The following announcement has been paid for by Perched on the Top Rope.
The truth shall set you free.
Welcome everyone to Perched on the Top Rope. I am your host, former dirt sheet writer from Daily DDT, Ringside News, and Sportskeeda. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Lee Walker. And if you watched WWE Money in the Bank last night, then you know what I'm going to talk about today. I am here to talk about R-Truth, Ron Killings, and his return, or is it a return, to WWE. Now, there has been all sorts of speculation with this one, and I'm going to break down, was it a work? Or was it not a work? And then you decide. And fans, I'm going to start from the beginning. As June 1st, Ron Killings, a.k.a. R-Truth, tweeted, "I'm sorry to inform you all. I just got released from WWE. I want to thank WWE for the ride. But mostly, I want to thank each and every one of you who was along for the ride. Thank you for all the love, support, and appreciation you have given me over the years. Thank you." Now, I bring this up because this is the beginning of it all, where fans had absolutely lost their minds over the release, including yours truly. I was very upset by it. However, WWE, well, not WWE, but Valhalla, a.k.a. Sarah Logan, and Carlito had also announced that they were not coming back to WWE as well. So, my first point is, with this being a work or not being a work, I'm going to start with not being a work first. You had three people all seemingly come on social media saying the same thing. WWE has not renewed our contracts. We're not coming back. Why would one out of the three be fake? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think WWE, or at least I would like to think that they wouldn't, do that as a way to throw fans off with, hey, one of these aren't real, but still two people got fired out of it. I don't think they would do that. And my next point comes literally from R-Truth, Ron Killings himself, when Fade on X posts the video of Ron Killings returning, saying, "We all got worked." And R-Truth literally commented on it, saying, "No work." Now, after Money in the Bank had concluded, we had the media scrum, and Triple H came out and was asked about Ron Killings, R-Truth, and the release. And he didn't say much. All he said was to the reporter, "Did you enjoy the show?" "Well, it's all part of the show." To which many disagreed with, including Ron Killings' son, who put on his story this that you see in front of you with the cap saying, "Stop the cap with the blue hat." I would literally think that Ron Killings and his son are going to be, hands down, the best to tell you if it was a work or not. Ron Killings' son has nothing to do with wrestling, so why would he lie? And even moving forward, those in the media weren't buying it either. Here's a perfect example right here. Chris Van Vliet. He's one of the biggest journalists in pro wrestling who interviews literally all the top WWE stars on a daily basis. He's not buying it. And you know who else isn't buying it? Ross Sapp of Fightful. Now, you can say whatever you want about the man. He's one of the best at reporting news in professional wrestling, and this is what he had tweeted out. There's not one person in WWE behind the scenes claiming that R-Truth's contract expiration was a work. Not one. Not even an "it could have been." A lot of people were very upset he was gone. Many had direct, emotional conversations with R-Truth. He wasn't happy it happened. Obviously, everyone like that is very happy about it now, especially when it comes to what it could mean for them in a similar situation. Not only did R-Truth announce his own departure, it wasn't broken by a website. WWE clarified that it was a contract expiration and not a release. Then other contract expiration notifications were made. Probably about the only thing WWE could have done worse than letting R-Truth go was lie to the entire roster and staff about letting the most beloved guy go on the roster. Working to find out details on the return, but PW Insider Com has the deal was put together in the last few days. And this is where I've said that there is absolutely no way that WWE would have done this. They wouldn't have worked over their entire roster. They wouldn't have worked over staff, management, things like that, to the point that like celebrities were commenting about R-Truth's release. So let's be real here. He wasn't, with the contract expiration, they messed up here. And they messed up big time. And the next thing I want to go back to is the tweet from June 1st with R-Truth announcing that he was no longer in WWE. That tweet alone has 22.4 million views on it. Are you going to tell me that WWE didn't take notice that the man had 22 million views on that one tweet alone? That most of the roster tweeted at R-Truth? People from other companies tweeted at R-Truth? Celebrities tweeted at R-Truth? Come on. And a lot of people brought up that Ron Killings has a new shirt, but they were curious why Rhea Ripley was wearing that same shirt WWE Raw this past Monday, especially if his contract was only signed within the last 72 hours. Well, I can explain that thanks to Corey Brennan of Fightful, who then posted a photo of R-Truth wearing that same shirt back in February of this year. So it's not really a new shirt, it's just a new shirt that WWE just hadn't actually put out yet. So that was actually something that was leaning towards a debunk, because that was actually one of the reasons why a lot of fans have been saying that this was a work was because of that shirt. Well, it's not, and the only thing that we have to go off of that it's not a work is that Triple H said in the media scrum that it's not.
The truth shall set you free.
So was it a work? I've given you all sorts of evidence. Unfortunately, there's not enough on one side to prove that it is a work, because we only have one man's words versus a lot of other people that are saying otherwise. But that's for you to decide, fans. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.